Have you ever wondered how to properly wash a cat that has no fur to protect its skin from oils, dirt, and the environment around your home? What are the specific steps you must take to ensure your hairless companion stays clean, without causing them to feel cold or frightened during their weekly bath time? Which types of gentle soaps and soft tools are the safest to use on such sensitive skin to prevent rashes or painful irritations from developing over time? Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I am gonna teach you the ultimate professional guide to bathing a Sphynx cat, because these amazing animals require a very special kind of care. Sphynx cats are famous for their lack of fur, but this means their natural skin oils have nowhere to go, so they can become quite greasy and dirty if you do not wash them regularly. In this video we are going to use very simple and very clear steps, so that you can become an expert at Sphynx hygiene. The first thing you need to understand is that a Sphynx cat is not like a regular cat, because their skin functions a lot like human skin. Because they do not have a thick coat of fur to absorb the oils their body produces, these oils stay on the surface and can trap dust and bacteria very easily. If you do not give them a bath at least once every week or two, they can start to feel sticky to the touch, and they might even leave brown oil marks on your furniture and blankets. This buildup of oil can also lead to skin infections or blocked pores, which look like blackheads and can be very uncomfortable for the cat. Bathing is not just about keeping them looking pretty, it is a vital part of their medical health that prevents skin problems and bad smells from taking over your living space. I want you to think of your Sphynx cat as a delicate flower that needs gentle cleaning to stay fresh and vibrant throughout its life. By starting with a consistent routine, you are telling your cat that being clean is a normal and happy part of their weekly schedule. Before you even think about putting your cat in the water, you must gather all your supplies, so that you do not have to leave the cat alone for even 1 second. You will need a very mild, fragrance-free baby shampoo or a specialized cat shampoo that is made specifically for sensitive skin or hairless breeds. You also need a soft washcloth, a very soft bristled brush for the toes, and plenty of warm, fluffy towels that have been sitting in the dryer to stay toasty. It is a great idea to have a small cup for pouring water, and some high-value treats in your pocket to reward your cat for being brave and calm. One unique tip is to place a rubber mat or a thick towel at the bottom of the sink or bathtub, so the cat does not slip and slide around. When a cat feels steady on their feet, they are much less likely to panic or try to jump out of the water, which makes your job much safer and easier. Being prepared shows your cat that you are a calm and confident leader who knows exactly how to take care of them in a gentle way. The temperature of the water is the most critical factor, because Sphynx cats are very sensitive to heat and cold, since they have no fur to insulate their bodies. You should fill the sink with about 3 or 4 inches of water that feels lukewarm, which means it should be just slightly warmer than your own body temperature. You can test the water with your elbow, because the skin there is more sensitive than your hands, and will give you a better idea of what the cat will feel. If the water is too hot, it can burn their skin very quickly, but if it is too cold, the cat will shiver and become very unhappy and stressed. Aim for a comfortable warmth that feels like a pleasant summer day, and try to keep the room itself warm by closing any windows or doors to stop cold drafts. Sphynx cats lose their body heat very fast, so maintaining a warm environment from start to finish is the secret to a successful and peaceful bath. Once the water is perfect, you can slowly introduce your cat to the sink with lots of soft words and gentle pets. When you bring your cat to the water, do not just drop them in, but instead, hold them closely and lower their back legs into the water first, while talking to them. Use simple English words like, "You are okay," and "good cat," in a very low and soothing voice, to help them understand that there is nothing to fear. Use your small cup to gently pour some warm water over their back and shoulders, making sure to avoid their face and ears for now. Most Sphynx cats actually enjoy the warmth of the water, once they realize it feels like a nice heating pad against their skin. Take a small amount of the gentle shampoo, and rub it between your hands to create a light lather, before applying it to the cat's body. Start at the neck and move toward the tail, using your hands to massage the soap into the skin to break up the oils and dirt. This massage feels very good to the cat and helps them stay relaxed, while you are cleaning the areas that get the most oily, like the belly and the base of the tail. The toes and nails of a Sphynx cat require extra attention, because the oil tends to collect in the deep folds around their claws, and can become quite thick and black. You should gently take each paw, and use your soft washcloth or the soft brush, to clean inside the nail beds and between each individual toe. If this oil is left behind, it can cause the nails to become brittle, or lead to painful infections around the cuticles of the paw. Many Sphynx cats have greasy paws, so you might need to spend a little extra time on this step, to make sure all the dark residue is completely washed away. Be very gentle because the skin between the toes is very thin, and can be easily irritated if you scrub too hard or too fast. While you are cleaning the paws, you can also check the length of the nails, and see if they need a quick trim after the bath is finished. Clean paws are essential for a healthy cat, and it prevents them from staining your carpets, or your bedsheets with their natural body oils. Cleaning the face of a Sphynx cat is a very delicate task, because you must be extremely careful not to get any soap, or water into their large eyes or their nose. You should never pour water directly over a cat's head, because this can cause them to panic, and they might accidentally breathe in the water. Instead, use a damp washcloth with no soap on it, to gently wipe around the eyes to remove any sleepy crusts or tears that have gathered there. Then, use a tiny bit of diluted soap on the cloth, to wipe the chin and the forehead, making sure to stay away from the mouth and the sensitive whiskers. Sphynx cats often get acne on their chins, so keeping this area clean is very important for preventing pimples and skin redness. After you have wiped with the soap, use a clean part of the damp cloth to rinse the face thoroughly, until there is no slippery feeling left. A clean face makes your cat look bright and alert, and it ensures that their skin stays clear and healthy in the areas where they cannot reach to clean themselves. The ears of a Sphynx cat are very large, and they produce a lot of dark waxy discharge, because there is no hair inside the ear canal to keep the dirt out. During the bath, you should take a moment to look inside the ears, and use a soft cotton ball, or a special ear wipe to gently remove the visible wax from the outer ear. Never stick a cotton swab or anything sharp deep into the ear canal, because you could cause permanent damage to their hearing, or cause a very bad infection. Just focus on the parts you can easily see, using a gentle circular motion to lift the wax away from the skin. If the ears smell bad or if the cat is shaking their head a lot, you should mention this to your vet, as it could be a sign of ear mites, or a yeast infection. Keeping the ears clean is a weekly job for a Sphynx owner, and the bath is the perfect time to get it done, while the cat is already being handled. Healthy ears help your cat stay balanced and happy, and it prevents them from scratching their sensitive head too much. Once you have finished soaping and cleaning all the different parts of the cat, it is time for the most important step, which is the thorough rinse. You must make sure that every single bit of soap is washed away from the skin, because any leftover shampoo can cause the skin to become very dry, itchy, and irritated. Use your cup to pour fresh, warm water over the cat until the skin feels squeaky clean, and there are no more bubbles visible in the water. Pay close attention to the armpits and the groin area, where soap likes to hide in the skin folds and can be easily missed. If the skin feels slimy or slippery, it means there is still soap there, and you need to keep rinsing until it is all gone. A proper rinse is the difference between a cat that feels great after a bath, and a cat that spends the whole day scratching and feeling uncomfortable. Take your time with this step, and keep talking to your cat to let them know they are doing a wonderful job, and are almost finished. As soon as the rinsing is done, you must immediately wrap your Sphynx cat in a warm dry towel, because they will start to lose heat the moment they leave the water. Have your towels ready right next to the sink, so you can scoop the cat up, and cover them completely within a few seconds. Gently pat the skin dry instead of rubbing it hard, as the skin can be a bit sensitive and soft, right after being in the warm water for several minutes. You can even use a second dry towel once the first one gets damp, to make sure every bit of moisture is removed from their body. Make sure to dry inside the skin folds and between the toes, where water likes to hide and can cause the cat to feel chilled later on. Most Sphynx cats love this part of the bath, because they get to be snuggled in a warm towel, and receive lots of affection from their favorite human. It is like a big, warm hug that tells them the scary part of the day is over, and they are safe and loved. After the cat is mostly dry, it is the perfect time to check their skin for any unusual spots or dryness, that might need a little bit of cat-safe moisturizer. Most Sphynx cats do not need lotion if they are bathed correctly, but sometimes their skin can get a bit flaky, during the winter months, when the air in the house is very dry. If you do use a moisturizer, make sure it is 100% natural and safe for cats to lick, such as a tiny bit of pure coconut oil, or a specialized feline skin balm. Only use a very small amount and rub it in well, so the cat does not feel greasy or slippery when you let them go. You can also use this time to give them their high-value treats, to create a strong positive association with the end of the bath. By rewarding them at the very end, you are teaching them that, if they stay calm during the cleaning, they will get something delicious as a prize. This positive reinforcement is the fastest way to turn a cat that hates bath into a cat that waits patiently by the sink every week. Communication is a two-way street, and you should listen to your cat's body language throughout the entire process to see how they are feeling. If their tail is twitching or if they are letting out a low growl, it means they are feeling very stressed, and you should slow down or take a small break. Sphynx cats are very expressive, and they will tell you exactly what they like, and what they do not like through their eyes and their posture. If they are purring or leaning into your hand, it means they are enjoying the warmth and the attention you are giving them. By paying attention to these small signals, you are becoming a much more empathetic and skilled pet owner, who respects the feelings of their animal. Learning to read your cat is just like learning to read a new language. It takes practice and patience, but it makes the relationship so much deeper and more rewarding. You are not just washing a cat, you are building a lifetime of trust and friendship with a very special and sensitive living being. It is also a good idea to keep the environment calm after the bath by letting the cat rest in a warm spot, like a heated pet bed or a sunny window, while they finish drying completely. Do not let them go outside or sit in a drafty area for at least an hour, until their body temperature has returned to its normal level. You might notice that your Sphynx cat becomes very active, and starts running around the house after a bath, which is a common behavior called the zoomies. This is their way of burning off the leftover adrenaline, and drying themselves off through movement, and it is a sign that they are feeling refreshed and happy. Let them play and enjoy their clean skin, and you will see how much more comfortable they are now that all that heavy oil and dirt has been washed away. A clean Sphynx cat is a happy Sphynx cat, and they will likely reward you with lots of extra cuddles and purrs for the rest of the evening. Your hard work has paid off, and you can take pride in being a great provider for your unique and hairless friend. Consistency is the final key to success, and you should try to bath your Sphynx on the same day every week, so it becomes a predictable part of their life. When things are predictable, animals feel much safer and less anxious, because they know exactly what to expect from their environment. You can use your simple English practice to talk to your cat about the schedule, saying things like, "Today is bath day," or, "Next week we will be clean again." The more you speak to them and use the same routine, the more they will understand the flow of the activity, and will become more cooperative over time. You are doing a fantastic job by learning these professional steps. Being a Sphynx owner is a big responsibility, but it is also a wonderful adventure that teaches you so much about patience, care, and the beauty of being different. Keep practicing your steps and keep loving your pet, and you will have a beautiful and healthy companion for many years to come. Thank you so much for joining me today at Paw and Order, and I hope you feel ready and excited to give your Sphynx cat the best bath they have ever had. Remember to keep the water warm, the towels toasty, and your voice soft and encouraging from the first splash to the final treat. You have learned how to handle the skin, the ears, the toes, and the face like a professional, and your cat is going to thank you for it with their health and their happiness. I am Carl, and I am so proud of the progress you are making in your animal care journey, and your animal language learning journey as well. Every time you take care of your pet, you are making the world a slightly better and kinder place for all living things. I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson, where we will discuss into more secrets of the pet world, and how to be the best owner possible. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and give your hairless cat a gentle pat on the head from me.